back. Top of the 7th inning. Jacob Vesco at the plate. On second, Omar Carreras. He takes that pitch outside for ball 1. Carreras doubled to lead off this inning. Justin Espinal followed up with a pop out to second base. The count is 1-2 on Jacob Vesco. Vesco had a ball dropped by Anthony Manganiello, the catcher, behind home plate to keep this AB alive. The 1-2 fastball misses outside.
Yeah, Vesco, just his at-bats are just better, too. Obviously, the production's now coming in with a few hits in his past few plate appearances over these games, but even this at-bat, just a really nice at-bat from 99.
Jolkowski looks back to second. Now he'll come home with the 2-2. And that pitch misses outside and runs the count full. Some jawing from the dugout.
They are not happy.
I just heard something. I'm not going to repeat it.
Hey, I don't think you can.
The count is full on Jacob Vesco. 1 out, runner on second base. Muck Dogs lead 4-3. We're terribly sorry for the internet issues that have sprung up in this one. 3-2 pitch on the way. It's outside for ball 4.
Yeah, so it's really been the bottom of this Muck Dogs lineup doing the production. Omar with another double. Vesco now on base again. It's now time for Caleb Walker. He's due.
He is due. I like that. He's 0 for 2 today. A pop out and a ground out. His first 2 trips to the plate. First pitch from Jolkowski is low for ball 1. Thank you, Muck Dog fans, for sticking with us through
Yes.
a battle. It's like a boxing match with the internet. There's a line drive into right field. It hits off of the glove of Grimesti. Carreras had to hold up, so he'll advance to third. We'll see what the official ruling is. They rule it an E9. So no hit for Caleb Walker, but put some pretty good wood on it. It loads the bases for the top of the order and Tyler Castrataro.
Yeah, so the Pioneers pitchers have done a great job against the top of our order today, but now a real opportunity to drive in some runs that might give Castrataro and Horton, our guys, that extra level of focus that they need in order to get some hits.
Castrataro is 0 for 3 today. He struck out his last time up. This is his first trip to the plate versus Jolkowski. First pitch from on his way. He swings and misses.
One thing I will notice about Jolkowski, he has the American flag high socks.
Yes, he's got the stirrup look. You don't see that a whole lot. The Niagara Falls Americans bring that out. Besides that, you're really kind of a lick of the past. The bases are loaded for the Muck Dogs. The 0-1 pitch on the way. Pop up, shallow right field. Grimesti coming on. He makes the catch. Carreras is coming for the plate. He wisely holds up as TJ Grimesti, he's got a cannon out there.
That was a great throw.
Perfect strike to home plate. For out number 2. Big job by Jolkowski. As now the infield can play back. A fly out will not score a run. A ground out cannot score a run. Eases the pressure a little bit, but you can't let up too fast.
This is
Braden Horton comes to the plate.
I was just going to say, this is the last guy you want to see if you're Jolkowski. Braden Horton, really, I think, our most consistent and best hitter since entering this Muck Dogs lineup. This is a big spot for him, and as I talked about earlier, he's got family here today. So, Horton, this is your opportunity to have that big splash moment.
Horton from Sayre, Pennsylvania, grew up just about 30 minutes away correct me if I'm wrong on that time frame. Somewhere around that. He comes up in a huge spot. He lines one. A diving catch by Cooper Smith to save 2 runs. An unbelievable play by the Pioneer first baseman. He may have just saved the game for Elmira. The Muck Dogs load the bases up in the top of the 7th, but do not bring anyone home. We've headed to the 7th inning stretch. Batavia leads 4-3. We'll be back with the bottom of the 7th after the break. The Batavia Muck Dogs could not operate without our sponsors. While we have a moment, I'll shine a light on the incredible sponsors which power Muck Dog Baseball.
Oh, yeah.
A huge thank you to Alex's Place, Batavia Downs, Bourbon and Burger, Brighton Security, Bully Hill, Casella Waste, Dave's Ice Cream, Eli Fish Brewing, Ficarella's Pizza, Genesee Community College, Genesee Lumber, Ken Barrett Chevrolet, Oakwood Hills, Skyworks, Tompkins Bake, Turnbull Heating and Air, Tully's, UR Wilmot, Rochester Regional Health, Wright Beverage, Zoom Fitness, Allegheny Farm Services, Arc of Genesee Orleans, Ashley Furniture, Batavia Foot Care Center, Best Choice Heating and Air, Bikers Against Child Abuse, Bright Path Kids, Burger King, Salino Plumbing, Council Rock Wealth Advisor Group, Eagle Star Housing, Easttown Beverage, Everdry Waterproofing, Farm Credit East, Farrell Gas, Frank's Call Mr. Plumber, Freed Max at Geico, Genesee County Chamber, Glow Regional Waste, Go Health, Graham Corporation, Healthy Families Wyoming, and the Genesee Partnership, Horizon Health Services, HP Hood, ICAC, J. Leonard McAndrew, Funeral Home, Landpro, Leaf Guard, Liberty Pumps, Louis J. Lang & Sons, Empower Agency, Massive Testing, Mental Health Association of Genesee and Orleans, Myers RV, Mogoveros Automotive, the National Guard, the New York State School for the Blind, Oak Orchard Health, Oatka Milk Products, Over Her Door, PNCG, Pellegrino Auto Sales, Perry Veterinary Clinic, Stans Harley Davidson, Stop DBWI, Suburban Propane, TF Browns, Toyota Batavia, Trevor R. Raleigh State Farm, TVFCU, and the United States Gypsum Company.
Yes, he got them all in. A massive shout out to all of our sponsors. And like I always say, Muck Dogs fans, if you want to support your Muck Dogs, please go out and support our sponsors.
Breaking ball is in there for strike 1.
You know, not for anything, but you could be a good auctioneer.
You know, you're not the first person that said that.
I think that's where we're at.
0-1 fastball blown by. Luca, this is a star-studded matchup. Power versus power, rising ahead 0-2. The pitch. Check swing. They appeal, but he did not go. So the count 1-2.
Yeah, in a blink of an eye, rising. Really nice take. That was a big league take right there from Grimesi, laying off that slider.
1-2 fastball hit into right center field. Horton under it. Makes the catch for out number 1. So Rising wins the battle. Let's just continue to cruise. Luca, how far do you anticipate him going into this game?
To be honest, with the way he's working, how fast he's working, I could see him finishing. I'm not going to lie. Rising has been one of our best pitchers all year. We haven't used him in long spurts, I think, to conserve his arm, especially come playoff time. But with the way he's pitching, I think there's no excuse to take him out.
The only thing is he did pitch 3 days ago.
True.
It depends on what his pitch count limit is.
It's true.
But if he can keep on cruising, as in the blink of an eye, he's ahead on Manny Castro. No balls and 2 strikes.
It's like we're talking up here, and
he gets another strikeout. He blows one right by him. It's just silly with Rising. I mean, come on.
Can you let us catch a breath, Luke? I mean, oh my God. And he's working fast, mixing in that dominant fastball with the different arm slot sliders and sweepers. There's only so much you can say. This guy is just dominating right now.
He's coming to the game. He's faced 12 batters. He has not allowed a base runner. It's just utter control out there as Brett Baker fouls that pitch off. He looked great to start the season. He's been great all year. Don't get me wrong, but
this is his best form right now.
He's found another gear. I don't know if it was something that pitching coach Graham Bickham helped him with, if it's just a little click he found, but This is like no, and I mean this as absolutely no disrespect to anyone the Muck Dogs have played against. When Luke Rising's on the mound, Luca, it looks like varsity versus JV.
It really does, and I like what you said earlier about control. Luke is just absolutely in control of every at-bat. It seems like if he wants to blow the fastball by you, he will. If he wants to mix in the sweeper, he will. He'll throw it for a strike if he needs to. Just like you said, in complete control of every at-bat.
That one fouled back, so the count 1-2. And, Luca, I also want to point out, look at who he's doing this against. Manny Castro hit .450 this season at Northern Essex Community College. 8 long balls and 800 slug.
No, this Pioneers team is seriously talented. It's just Luke is on a different level.
That one misses low and inside, evens the count up. Another guy, TJ Grimesti. You could easily make the argument he's been the best catcher in the PGCBL this summer.
Mm-hmm.
Goes to FAU, has an average near 400 on the season. He's just mowing guys like that down. It's the 2-2 pitch on the way. Check swing, fouled back. They'll do it again. And this is where saving that arm really comes in handy. Down the stretch,
we need Luke.
they can let him eat.
Right.
He came into the day with 19 straight scoreless innings. Another 3.2 added on. The 2-2 pitch is chopped out to second base. Espinal will field. Flip to first. Steps on the bag. They're going to have a conference. They're making the appeal. Brett Baker has not left the batter's box. He's insistent.
That it was fouled off of his foot.
Which it very well may have been, but they're going to have a meeting. It's a question of, did either of them see that?
The play on the field was ruled an out, so it will have to be overturned if there is a change.
They're having a talk, as you can see, out near first base. To me, it seems like neither of them really had a vantage point. I imagine.
I think the ruling on the field is going to stand. That's why I say that. It's much harder to overrule something you're not too sure about rather than just keeping the ruling on the field.
So they stick with the call. It's a ground out to first base. And another 1-2-3 inning for Luke Rising. He came on with no outs in the fourth inning. Has not allowed a base runner. We are headed now to the eighth. The Muck Dogs still on top. They lead 4-3. Muck Dogs would like to thank Alex's Place, Batavia Downs, Eli Fish, Ficarella's Pizza, Go Health New York, Mental Health Association, Tiny Piney, Tompkins Bank, Rochester Regional Health, Whole Life Fitness, Farm Credit East, and YMCA for their support of Muck Dog Baseball. Casey Jolkowski is still out on the mound for the Pios as we head to the 8th. Both teams really have been pretty quiet offensively. The Muck Dogs did load the bases in the top of the 7th inning. An unreal diving catch by Cooper Smith at first base. Without that, this game would have a very different feel.
Yeah, a clutch defensive play right there from Cooper Smith, keeping at least 2 runs off the board. Fans, this one is, I see some fireworks happening before postgame.
Sure feels that way. The Muck Dogs hoping that they can pad on to that lead, feel nice and comfy as they try to nail down the last 6 outs. It's still Casey Jolkowski on the mound. Sean Mindas will lead off and take first pitch ball. The 1-0 now on the way. Breaking ball clips the outside corner for strike 1. Jolkowski kicks and fires. Check swing by Mindas, but they say he went. No appeal down to first. Just ruled a swing. So it's 1-2 on the left fielder. He's 0 for 2 today. Was hit by a pitch his last time up. Jolkowski on the mound, takes a deep breath, now fires. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Mindas chases the breaking ball outside for out number 1.
Yeah, so now the Pioneers pitcher's jobs is to keep this game at a 1-run ball game, to bring it to the bottom of the 9th where they can hopefully either tie it up or win on a walk-off. That is their job.
Jackson Inman, he's got a pair of hits. Hit a base hit off of the glove of Boeing in the 6th inning, which kept the inning alive. James Bolton hit an RBI single. That's the difference in the game right now. The Muck Dogs up 4-3. First pitch fastball misses outside. The fans here in Elmira just continuing to bark. They're not happy with how this game has been called.
Just passion.
There's a strike. Count even at 1-1.
As we have some passion from our own coach and Skip Martinez down at the third base side.
Seems like all sides not too happy tonight, as that one is grounded to first. Smith has it hit off his glove. He can't pick it up cleanly, so Inman will reach. In-betweener, we'll see if that's ruled a hit or an error. It is an E3, which puts Jackson Inman aboard with 1 away. For James Bolton.
Like we said earlier, James Bolton, there was a massive gap between the second and first baseman last time Bolton was up. Used that gap very effectively and was able to drive in the run. That is the difference in this game right now.
First pitch to him here. He grounds it to first. Smith steps on the bag. He'll throw to second. It's a tag play. Inman slides in safely. So the Pioneers get the second out here in the top of the 8th. But now have a runner in scoring position is Batavia. 3-6 fielder's choice, as Cooper Fesh will come to the plate. Fesh doubled in the second. He's 1 for 3 today. First pitch from Jolkowski is outside.
Yeah, this is a big opportunity for your Muck Dogs right here. 2 outs, runner on second, and a good hitter up in Cooper Fesh. Chance to get some insurance.
Comes the 1-0. That one misses. So 2 balls and no strikes. Luca, when Fesh doubled in the second inning, it felt like the start of a day that maybe we'd see 10-8, 12-10, but the Muck Dogs really just haven't played games like that a whole lot recently. There's a swing and a miss. 2-0 heater blown by the catcher Fesh.
Well, when you lead the PG, or at least the West Division, in ERA, you're not going to get into those slugfests.
Yes, that'll help. It's 2-1. Jolkowski looks back to second. Takes a second look, now he'll come home. Fesh grounds that one to first. It hits off of Smith's glove. It goes a long ways away, and that's going to allow Jackson Inman to score. Fesh will move up to second base. I imagine that will also be ruled an error. We're waiting on the official ruling. No matter what, it's a big insurance run for the Muck Dogs, as they are now up 5-3 in the 8th inning.
Yeah, that's big. In a game where not a lot of runs are scored, plays like that are just devastating if you're the Pioneers. So Cooper Smith had that amazing play earlier in the game to save 2 runs. That one gets away from him there as a run scores for the Muck Dogs. They get that insurance run, 5-3, and with a hot hitter at the plate in Omar, this inning is not over.
Far from done. It's officially ruled an E3, so no RBI for Cooper Fesh. 2 E3s in this inning. Massively aided the Muck Dogs. That one stung into left field, but Rhodey is there to make the grab. Not before the Muck Dogs score 1 run on no hits. They leave a man left on base, and they lead the game now 5-3 after 7.5 innings of play. Cooper Smith. He's had a ton of attention in the last 2 innings. A miraculous diving play in the 7th, but 2 E3s in the 8th in the top half of the inning. Now will lead off. He's got a chance to make up for what just transpired. First pitch misses. Count 1-0. Luke Rising still on the mound. A high pop, shallow right field. Vesco coming on and making the catch for out number 1. For Luke Rising, the pitch count getting up there a little bit. You want him to just be economic.
Yeah, a 2-pitch at-bat right now is exactly what Luke Rising wants. I feel like Grant Bickham and Skip Martinez want Rising to finish this game, so quick at-bats here would be perfect.
Brandon Dobeck swings through the first pitch fastball for strike 1. Dobeck is 0 for 2 today. Luke Rising, again, Muck Dog fans, in a pitching path to victory is that one. A strike, it's no balls and 2 strikes on him in the blink of an eye again.
He moves quick, and it's nasty.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. A 3-pitch strikeout. Luke Rising.
Somebody needs to get this guy some medicine. All right, he is sick. He is disgusting. He is nasty. He is all of the above. Luke Rising, absolutely dominant, quieting this Elmira Pioneers crowd.
You know, a nice laid-back guy, but when he gets on the mound,
forget it.
There's some juice there. He fist pumps. He shows some emotion. 2 guys, Rising and Woodley. That one grounded to second base. Carreras has it hit off of him. He recovers, but cannot pick it up cleanly. So that's the first man to reach against Rising today. That will be ruled an E4 as Wagner is aboard.
And so it's those little things like that. A Pioneer reaches on an error. Things like this lead to 2-out rallies.
And you talk about Luke Rising wanting to finish this game out. That could have been a 1-pitch out. Now
right.
We don't know how many more bullets he's got to use in this 8th inning.
Right.
It'll be Anthony Manganiello. 0 for 2 today, still looking for his first knock. The Pioneers have 1 hit since the 1st inning.
Wow.
That one lined right to Tyler Castrotaro. So only has to throw 1 more pitch to get out of the inning. Luke Rising just continues to roll. 1 man reaches on an error.
It's his road. We're just living in it.
After 8 innings of play, the Muck Dogs are up 5-3. Don't go anywhere. 9th inning, 2-run game between 2 heated rivals competing for playoff positioning.
Couldn't ask for anything else.
That's just great baseball right there. A new pitcher on the mound as we start the 9th inning. Jolkowski out. It'll be Sam Watts into the game for the Pios. He pitched against the Muck Dogs at Dwyer Stadium a week ago. A scoreless inning. Did not allow base runners. Struck out 2 on the season. 4.5 ERA over 6 innings pitched. What stands out in those numbers, though, Luca, 9 strikeouts to 1 walk.
Wow.
That's the kind of ratio that you want.
That is nasty. That is nasty. Sam Watts, a very talented pitcher. He can't let up, I'm sorry, but he can't let up anything in this inning.
Just can't afford it.
He just can't. You just can't. Pioneers are down 2. This is a huge game like we talked about earlier and today. Losing this one would put them 2.5 behind.
It's 8, 9, and 10 in the Muck Dog order as Justin Espinal takes the first pitch outside. Espinal today is 0 for 3.
He's due. He's due as well.
I agree. That one fouled away at the plate. Luca, taking a look around the league. The Doubledays have the Ironbacks. They lead 8-5 in the 6th. More than likely they'll win that game. If the Pios lose, they're just digging a further hole. The Tarpskunks and the Americans continuing their 3-game set. This is the final game. Niagara Falls in danger of being swept. They're down 3-2 in the top of the 7th inning.
Yeah, Jamestown really showing out against the Americans. That's a message being sent to the rest of the league.
They've really come on as of late. A big addition to the team. Ben Slanker has joined Jamestown in the last week or so, a Louisville commit who hit 21 home runs this season at Ohio University.
That's not good.
Division I school, 21 home runs in OPS, I believe around 1,200.
Oh, my gosh.
So, yeah, he's going to be someone to circle. As that pitch misses outside. The Muck Dogs play the Tarpskunks in 3 days on Monday. That one at George Dietrich Park in Jamestown. The 2-1 pitch to Espinal is cut on and missed. Watts, he's got some...
Let's go.
I think... There's a fly ball into right center field. Charging and catching is Baker. 4 out, number 1. Espinal set down. Vesco to the plate. Luca, I think this is the most vocal fans have been about an umpire all season.
Yeah, no question. They're giving one of the days we were at Auburn, I remember using a bathroom and coming back, and they were very, very loud and boisterous that night. But, yeah, Elmira got some very passionate fans.
That pitch a strike. So I'm getting word that actually the Americans have come back. I'm going to take a closer look. Vesco taps that one foul. Niagara Falls now in the bottom of the 8th inning.
They put up 4.
4 runs. They lead 6-3. That is a huge shift, a seismic shift.
Yes. And that's really good for your Muck Dogs as the Tarpskunks are in 2nd place.
If they lose,
right,
the Muck Dogs hold on. They'll be 2.5 games up. And with 9 to play after today, that's just not a lot of room. Line drive, another base hit for Vesco. He's been on base 3 times. Really coming on as of late. He's had a 2-for-3 day. As the Muck Dogs look to add an insurance run. With Caleb Walker coming to the plate.
Yeah.
Vesco, big guy, but a threat to run still. Stole a base yesterday.
Yes, Vesco definitely still a threat on the base pass. It feels like Skip really has everybody ready to steal bases on this team.
A lot of athletes.
Yes.
Don't per se have a guy like Grant Moore who can steal 33 bases.
Well, he is a little bit of an anomaly, as one can say.
The anomaly.
The anomaly. He is. I've only heard good things about Grant Moore. Also, a really good human being is what I've heard as well.
Caleb Walker is 0 for 3 today. He lined one into right field his last time up, which hit off of the glove of TJ Grimesti. The Muck Dogs could not add a tack-on run in that inning, however. There's a called strike to open the AB. Luca, it may even be silly to ask this, but right now, player of the game?
Yeah, you're working with silly string right there for sure. That player of the game so far is Luke Rising.
Caleb Walker flies out to center field for out number 2. The Muck Dogs, they only need 3 more outs to nail down a win, but you know they want to add an insurance run. And you know Tyler Castrotaro, who's 0 for 4 today, would like to get into that hit column. He's got 3 flyouts and a strikeout. Flew out to TJ Grimesti. It just was too shallow. Score a run. It came with the bases loaded, but he's got a bazooka out and right. He shows it off behind the plate tonight from the outfield. A perfect one-hop strike. Castrotaro here swings and misses through Sam Watt's first pitch. There, strike 2. Tyler Castrotaro, pretty laid-back guy. You can see he's going for a long walk. In fact, I don't know how many times I've seen a hitter in the middle of an at-bat go that far away from the batter's box. That shows you how he's feeling about that strike call.
Yeah, no question about that. Castrotaro visibly upset, something you don't usually see from him.
That one misses high. But from a young guy, that's a savvy move right there. He's got the wherewithal to take a deep breath, step out, let himself reset as that pitch is taken outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes on him. Due up for the Pios in the bottom of the 9th, it'll be Moniz, Grabowski, and Rhodey. So 10, 1, and 2 in their order. It'll be seen if it's still Luke Rising out there. 2-2. Misses outside, runs the count full. So Vesco will be off on the pitch.
Yeah, we've seen this a few times. Watts thought he had the backwards K right there. Started to walk off, and home plate umpire said, not so fast.
Now it'll be Brandon Horton with 2 on, 2 out. Horton versus Watts. First pitch, taken outside. For the Muck Dogs, 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. 3 runs, 4 hits, 4 errors for the Pios. That pitch misses. It's 2-0. Luca, the last time these two teams played, it was a 3-2 Muck Dog victory. The difference in the game was an error in the second, which allowed 3 runs to score. That error discrepancy very well could be the difference in the game again tonight. There's a line drive, base hit into left field. They're going to wave home Vesco. Rhodey can't field it cleanly. So it's a ribby single for Braden Horton. A huge insurance run as they're now up 3 in the top of the 9th. They're now up 3 in the top of the 9th.
Horton gets the job done last time he was in an opportunity to get some insurance runs for the Muck Dogs. A great play by Cooper Smith was made. Horton not leaving a play to be made today, today, but in that last at-bat. A hot shot into left field, driving home another run as your Muck Dogs now are up 3. It is 6-3.
Not done yet, too. Sean Mindas up with 2 runners on base. Mindas 0 for 3 with a hit by pitch. He struck out his last time up. That was against Julkowski. First time seeing Watts. First pitch breaking ball misses inside. To the malign of the fans here in Elmira.
Some funny things are being said.
Yes. 1-0 is in there for a strike. Evens the count. As a base hit went down the left field line. The internet's still giving us some issues, but it's an RBI double for Sean Mindas. Another run scratches across the plate for Batavia. 7-3, top of the 9th inning.
And this is how you do it if you're Batavia. Don't leave the game a 2-run game. Get these insurance runs to really make that bottom of the 9th inning as easy as possible. Skip Martinez has to be satisfied with his hitters today. 12 hits on 7 runs, 2 in this inning, as your Muck Dogs are now up 4.
Conference on the mound, but Jackson Inman now awaits at the dish. Inman, 2 for 4 today. 2 singles, an E3 and an F7. An opportunity to just keep on rubbing salt in the wound of the Pioneers. The first pitch from Watts, a swing and a miss. Now 7 runs on 12 hits for the Muck Dogs. They've got 3 runs over the last 2 innings. The Pioneers, that pitch misses outside. They fake throw back to third to get Horton back to the bag. It sure seemed like the Pios were coming out swinging today. 3 runs in the first inning. But again, they've had 1 hit since then.
Yeah, me and Nikita were caught off guard. We thought that this game was going to be super high scoring, fireworks back and forth. That's just not the case. Both pitchers for either side, both starters, and Pablo and Boeing, really settled in. And, Luke Rising came into the game for the Muck Dogs.
And since then, nothing. Not 1 hit. Only base runner reached on an error. We'll see if it's him out for the bottom of the 9th inning. If these 2 runs score, I imagine it won't be. There's a strike to make it a 2-2 count. A final in Niagara Falls. The Americans win 6-3.
That is big, Muck Dogs fans.
They take the final game of that 3-game set, salvage it, as Inman taps that one to first. Smithfield steps on the bag in time to retire the side. But not before the Muck Dogs put on 2 huge insurance runs. They lead by 4. It's 7-3. We're going 3 outs from sweet, sweet victory here at Dunn Field. So Muck Dog fans, I think they actually changed the ruling very late, extremely late. That's now a foul ball from Jackson Inman. So allow me to change the scoreboard. We're still in the top of the 9th inning. Runners on 2nd and 3rd. It's a 3-2 count on the third baseman. And the pitch is inside for ball 4. So just when you think it's over, it's still going. The Muck Dogs could still add on some runs.
Yeah, so for the Pioneers, just when you thought it couldn't get any worse,
it did.
A late foul ball call on the Inman ground out keeps this inning alive. A walk. Now the bases are loaded as they're going to go talk to Watts, their pitcher.
It'll be James Bolton up to the plate. So the meeting on the mound done. The first pitch to James Bolton is outside for ball 1. Poorly officiated game. The Pio fans here are only going to make more and more noise.
Yeah, and James Bolton in a good spot in a 2-0 count.
Now 3-0. A walk would bring in a run. Muck Dogs already with 2 runs in this inning. They wouldn't mind another. There's a strike. One is outside for ball. This is loaded walk in an inning that was already over. So now it's 8-3 Muck Dogs.
Is now coming to bat is Cooper Fesh.
Fesh trying to keep this game fresh.
Okay.
I'm just going to keep going to that.
Yeah, why not?
As I don't know if a lot of the people listening understand, why not let it fly?
I don't think a lot of our listeners know that one.
Maybe we have some Chris Smoove fans out there.
You even name dropped him too. I love it.
There's been some I don't need to go into controversy regarding Chris Smoove recently on the broadcast. Nothing bad. Just some arguments. So the count is 2-1 on Cooper Fesh. Watts trying to get out of a bases loaded jam. He pumps in strike 2. So now 1 strike away from getting out of this top of the 9th. The pitch fouled away.
Another hit here, and your Muck Dogs have absolutely poured it on.
Completely flipped the script on what has been a tight game most of the way. Comes the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Watts ends the inning, and he's barking to that umpire. Some hostility for sure in the air. As 3 runs on 4 hits, they leave the bases loaded, but they lead this game 8-3. They need just 3 more outs to nail down victory.
Did you know that 15 minutes can save you 15% or more on car insurance with Geico?
Yeah, but did you know that Dewey's favorite snack is popcorn from the Batavia Muckdogs?
Evan Hollinsworth on to pitch the 9th inning for the Muck Dogs on the season. This is his 14th game, 19.2 innings, a 3.66 ERA. First pitch, breaking ball is outside for ball 1.
So if you're the Pioneers here, the name of the game is base runners. You're down 5. You need to get guys on base.
That pitch high and inside. Pinch hitter into the game. It's Ty Martineau in place of Moniz. He swings and fouls one away. Hollinsworth comes set, now comes home with the 2-1. That one popped up third base side. Inman into foul territory, makes the catch for out number 1. So the Muck Dogs 2 outs away now from victory this evening.
Nice start for Hollinsworth. Gets himself a nice, very shallow hit ball to the third baseman Jackson Inman as our Muck Dogs look to put this game away.
It'll be Aiden Grabowski now. Grabowski 1 for 3 today, trying to spark something. As his team, the Pioneers, a rough loss, assuming things hold. They came out strong, check swing. They say he did not go. Cooper Fesh, you really don't see Cooper Fesh arguing. He was exasperated with that call, and that's Cooper Fesh.
Yeah, I think there's just frustration in the air tonight with our umpires.
The ball and no strikes, pitch from Hollinsworth, fastball. Sky down the right field line, foul. Luca, I think of all the players in the starting lineup, Cooper Fesh would be the last person I'd expect to really say something.
Well, I like Braden Horton too.
Yeah.
He's a very doesn't get flustered whichever way.
That pitch inside, the count 2-1. I think the frustration has sort of boiled over. There's no bad blood between these two teams. That one misses low. There is bad blood with the umpire right now, though.
Yeah, the umpire has bad blood with about over 2,000 people here at Dunn Stadium.
The 3-1 is outside for ball 4. So a 1-out walk for Grabowski. As Rhodey will come to the plate. Rhodey 0 for 1. He's walked, been hit by a pitch, and flew out. First pitch from Hollinsworth is high. No pitch is cut on and missed. Count even at 1-1. Fouled away. So a ball and 2 strikes. Hollinsworth looking to nail down these final 2 outs. Allowed the walk-off versus the Americans his last time out. Sure would feel good to get the bad taste out of his mouth here. He looks to first, now comes home, the 1-2. Check swing. They are appealing. The base ump is just not responding.
What?
And now he says he didn't go. They went to look out for his input. He didn't move a muscle.
He didn't
for
react.
30 seconds. So the count is 2 balls and 2 strikes. A wacky 9th inning. Luca, if you have a puzzled look on your face.
I don't understand. I don't know.
2-2 is in there for strike 3. So the second out, 1 more out. the Muck Dogs need to nail down victory. As TJ Grimesti is their last hope. Grimesti is 1 for 3 today. Is in there for strike one. The 0-1. Misses. Evens the count at a ball on a strike. The Muck Dogs, 8 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. 3 runs on 4 hits, 4 errors for the Pioneers. Pitch from Hollingsworth is in there. Now 1 strike away from a win. Hollingsworth ready with the 1-2. He looks to first, now will come home. That one misses.
Getting set for the 2-2.
Again, taking a look at first. Now will come home. That one misses. So the count full on Grimesti. Manny Castro is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Low and outside for ball 4. So second walk for the Pios here in the 9th. They're just trying to put guys on base. They'll take these walks. As Manny Castro will come to the plate. They'll have a meeting out on the mound. Manny Castro up to the plate after the meeting. Hollingsworth just needs one more out. He fires a first pitch fastball by him for strike 1.
Strong first pitch there from Evan Hollingsworth.
No balls and a strike. Next pitch on the way. That one bounces. Evens the count at 1-1.
Really nice scoop right there from Cooper Fesh, keeping that ball in front of him.
The 1-1 pitch on the way. Outside. 2 balls and a strike. He swung at a pitch at his back foot. So the Muck Dogs again, 1 strike away. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 9th inning. With a win, the Muck Dogs would improve to 25-10-1. Pios would drop to 21-17-1. Hollinsworth looks back at second. Now will come home. The pitch is fouled back. So they'll do it again.
I see a ground ball to Inman to end this game.
Making some predictions. Two-two pitch. Fouled back again. Rinse and repeat. Castro on the piles, not going down without a fight. Here comes the 2-2. Breaking ball high. Runs the count full. So the runners will be off on the pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Grimesti off first. Grabowski off second. Castro at the plate. Pitch from Hollinsworth. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And the ball game is over. Muck Dogs win it 8-3. Behind a masterful relief outing from Luke Rising and 12 hits as an offense. The Muck Dogs erase a 3-0 hole after the first inning. They handle business. Luca, just another strong win. Another day, another dollar.
Another day, another dollar. We told you, Muck Dogs fans, that 3-run first inning was nothing for our Muck Dogs hitters. A great overall game again. Pablo stuck with it, gave us some good innings after giving up the 3 in the first. And there's not enough that can be said about Luke Rising. Just absolutely dominant. That's just who he is at this point. Probably, I'm sorry, I'm just going to say it, probably the best pitcher in the PGCBL right now. His scoreless inning streak is massive. I believe it's
23, I want to say.
Doing some live stats. It's 23 scoreless innings. Absolute dog for your Muck Dogs. And our hitters showed up today. We capitalized off of the Pioneers' errors, and we were able to score 8 runs in an 8-3 win.
The Muck Dogs will be playing in Geneva tomorrow night. We'll be taking you through that one once again. Alongside Lucas Zaccaro, I've been Nikita Lohman. We thank you for tuning in and wish you all a great rest of your Friday.